yes. Look at my little one. Going off to sleep. Nice. What's up?
Just thinking, Mom.
Talk to me.
You know, I really thank you so much for being in my life in this way. Some days I feel like I don't have anybody else. And, you know, I'm just trying my best to get through this time. It's a lot. But I really appreciate you because you've been my rock. Seriously.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like every day in my thoughts, like those insecurities are almost like eating me alive, and I'm trying to figure out, like, is it really gonna end up being me and Anthony? You know, like I hear all the things that he says and the promises that he makes, but I still just have those thoughts, you know?
Well, thank you for confiding in me, because you don't have to, right? You could harbor those thoughts. You could allow them to sabotage your relationship. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak life into you and to bring you back to what we already know.
Yeah.
Now listen, the thoughts that you've been having are, honey, it's natural. But what's not natural is a man like Anthony giving up everything that he's given up, sacrificing everything that he sacrificed, and going through hell, so to speak, so that his family, that's you and Kai, can be undergirded, that you can be supported. You don't ever let your thoughts overrun what you know. Look at me. Anthony loves you. He loves Kai. You see, before you came along and before Kai came along, Anthony's first love, his wife, was his business. It was making money, right? Cutting those deals, going out, doing what he does on a daily basis. But honey, now that first love has been reprioritized because he has a family to care for. You continually lift him up. You're being his peace. Good job on that. But a man like that, especially going through this divorce, it's like a seesaw. There's ups and there's downs. But you've got to stay even keeled. Because if you stay there and in that space, you're going to be able to bring him into this new evolution of what this family looks like and feels like.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. There's no way he would have went through all of this
Not even
just
close.
to not end up being with his family. So I'm just trying to hang in there, Mom.
I know.
I'm just trying to stay encouraged and believing in the best. Like that it'll really work out between me and Anthony.
And it will. I want you to remember that. Because one day, here, take my hand. Stand up. Stand up right here. Come on, work with me. You're going to be at the altar with Mr. Dalton. And he's going to be looking you in your beautiful brown eyes and telling you that you are the woman he's going to spend the rest of his life with. So come on, say it.
What do you want me to say, Mom?
I am Mrs. Dalton.
I am Mrs. Dalton.
I mean, I need you to say it with confidence. Give it to me.
I am Mrs. Dalton.
A little louder.
The baby sleep.
You'll be fine. Let me hear it.
I am Mrs. Dalton.
And you keep it right there.
You raised a wife, didn't you?
You better know it, as I told you. We're going to do this thing together. My daughter my sweetheart, the Mrs. Shayla Dalton. Beautiful.
I do.
Yes, you do.